because the ma'duba is a banquet. It's the place you go where the Sayyid invites everybody to feast. But when you go into the Sayyid's gathering, you have to have adab. And so the Arabs use that word to indicate that it's a place of adab. The banquet is a place of adab. Now what's interesting about banquets, and this is one of the Persian poets says this, Hafil, says, if you realize that the world is God's banquet, He's brought everybody here and this is His banquet. And he said, and you realize that you were just one of the guests, how would you view everyone else? Because everybody's here by invitation of God. It doesn't matter who they are. The Jew, the Hindu, the Buddhist, the Jain, the atheist, everybody has been invited here. And their life is a full life. It's not, we see people at points in time and we assume that that point in time is that's all. Because most exchanges between human beings are utilitarian. I need this or I need that. That's most exchanges with people. They're utilitarian. We use people, right? And we honor things. If you look how people treat things in their house, they don't want to break the vase, so they'd never knock the vase over, but there's people that just bump into other people and push them out of the way. So they honor things, but humans or animals, because animals have rights as well. There's people in this culture, lawyers, that are trying to assert that animals have legal standing and that they should be able to have class action suits, and that lawyers would act on behalf of the owl or behalf of, there's people that's a very Islamic view that we actually do believe. And we know that animals came to the Prophet ﷺ and used him as their advocate against people that were wronging them. We know that the camel complained about being given too much, and the Prophet told the man to not burden the camel with more than it could bear. We know about the gazelle that complained to the Prophet ﷺ that it had some foes in, and that it hadn't finished suckling, which is also an indication about hunting. There's laws in this country, the times that you can hunt. These are very humane Islamic principles, the idea of not hunting out of season, because animals have their offspring and they're taking care of them. So if you shoot the doe when it's during their season that they're nurturing their offspring, you've orphaned these animals that don't have. Our religion takes all that into consideration, which is quite extraordinary.